Today on All Things 80s, a look back at the best moments from 2020. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and here we are at the end of 2020, so I thought I'd take a quick look back at some of my favourite moments from the past year. So starting with number 5, and that was getting and unboxing a mask, Condor. This was particularly special because it was the last toy I ever bought as a child back in the 80s. And to actually get hold of one again, it brought back a lot of sort of bittersweet memories, but for the most part, some fond memories of playing with this toy when I was getting to that point as a kid where I was almost too old for toys but couldn't quite let go. And having Mask in my collection again is a wonderful thing. And as I get towards the end of my Star Wars collection, I will almost certainly move on to Mask. So number 5 was my Mask Condor unboxing. So at number 4 we have the unboxing of the Hot Toys Boba Fett. Now this was something that I really had no intention of getting hold of. But when I saw the pictures, I thought, my God, I gotta get one of these. And I'm glad I did. I did say at the time that I did not want to go down the rabbit hole of Hot Toys, and I've managed to resist the temptation because there are a number of these that I do like the look of, but it's not something I'm in a position to collect. Now, the Boba Fett just looks absolutely fantastic, especially the fact that it's done in the vintage paint scheme. And yes, it was a pricey item, but it's something I'm extremely happy to have. Despite the fact it still sits inside its box. Hopefully this coming year I'm going to get some sort of display cabinet for all my nice pieces, and that will definitely go in there. But yeah, so number 4 was the Boba Fett from Hot Toys. So my third favourite thing from the past year was getting hold of the Evel Knievel reissue from California Creations. Now, back in the 80s, I loved my little Evel Knievel with the Energizer. And it was one of my favourite things to play with because it was just so fast, it could do amazing stunts. And whilst this reissue isn't quite the same as the original, it's as good as you're going to get these days. And it was quite amazing to see one of these again and see the little sort of bendy figure. And I have to be honest and say that whilst it didn't do the stunts I remember it doing as a kid, it performed reasonably well. And it was just very nice to get hold of one again. So that was number 3, the Evel Knievel from California Creations. So my second favourite thing from the last year was getting a reissue Soundwave. Now Soundwave was always a Transformer I had admired as a kid but never had. And if you've been watching my recent videos, you'll see that I have acquired quite a few of these reissues. And by far, Soundwave is the best of the bunch. Not only does it look amazing, it functions very well, it feels quite solid, whereas some of the other Transformers are particularly fragile. This one is not. And just after all these decades of not having it, to finally get hold of one, albeit a reissue, doesn't bother me, but to get hold of one again was a fantastic feeling. And my only regret is that I would have absolutely loved to have had that as a kid. But I have it now, so all is good. So that was number 2, getting hold of Soundwave. So finally, the best part of the last year were the incredible donations I received. So once again, a big thank you to Anthony, Jeffrey and Will for your amazing generosity and the amazing variety of things you sent to me. It was wonderful to actually get some He-Man figures, some Mask vehicles, some amazing Star Wars mini rigs. It was all just overwhelming. And I find it a bit hard to believe that people would want to send me stuff, but I'm extremely appreciative. And it made for some great videos. So that was the best part of doing All Things 80s for the last year. So hope you enjoyed that quick recap. Thank you for watching. Special thanks to the Patreons. Please like, please subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.